Hello, friends, and welcome into the Drubner Center here on the campus at Post University in Waterbury, Connecticut. It's time for a little Wednesday night doubleheader basketball action. First up, it is the women's team taking on Queens College. The Eagles are 0-1 coming off of their season opener on Sunday, where they were defeated by Assumption 80-59. And for Queens College, they are 0-2 coming into tonight's game. They lost to Jefferson on Saturday, and then the next day they lost to Chestnut Hill. The Eagles win the tip, and away we go. Eagles in the white uniforms, Queens College in the dark blue uniforms. Queens College, they are head coached by Elizabeth Namovsky in her 13th season. And for the Eagles, it's Courtney Burns in her first season. Maya Klein, she'll let it fly from downtown straight away. That's off for the first shot of the game, and now it's Brianna Davis on the other end. The layup, too strong, tracked down by Stevenson. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start with the visiting Knights. It is Brianna Davis, Jalea Abrams, Letitia Willis, and Ruku Awoka. And man in the middle, 6'4" center, Gianna Henriques. And for your Eagles, same starting lineup as it was on Sunday. Dee Davison, Naj White, Maya Klein, Taina Pagan, and Trinity Bravo. Davis smokes the reverse layup, rebounded by Pagan, and thrown off of the shoulder of Stevenson for a turnover. 59 seconds played here in this first quarter. No score between the Eagles and the Knights. And Griffin Cass with you here on the CACC Network. Glad you could tune in here on this Wednesday evening of NCAA Division II women's basketball. Letitia Willis here on the perimeter gets fouled by Naj White on the perimeter. On the floor, that foul occurs with 19 on the shot clock, so it will reset to 20, and it'll be a side out here for the Knights. Awoka will trigger. She is a freshman. Triggers it into Jalea Abrams. Abrams, the chest pass. Davis had 18 points versus Jefferson in their first game. She drives, kicks, finds Willis. Open in the short corner. Her J is not there. Ripped by White off of the rebound. White now into the front court. White shovels it. Stevenson back out to the perimeter. She'll try the straightaway J. Kaboom! A three. D.D. Stevenson breaks the seal for the Eagles, and they are on the board first here, 3-0. Willis now, here on the left wing. Chest pass, Davis, post-entry feed to the big. She stands at 6'4", she goes cross-court to Abrams. 10 on the shot clock, Abrams, the left-handed lay, yes, off the window. So Jalea Abrams breaks the seal for Queens, and they are on the board here. 3-2 as Bravo drive and floater. It's off. Pagan the offensive rebound. Now White inside. Layup over Henriques. Gets it to go. Naj White sealing her body, getting the angle, and finishing the deuce. And it's a 5-2 Eagles lead here. 7.5 remaining in the first quarter. Awoka, foul line. Thought about the handoff. Now gets it to Davis in the corner. Davis inside to Willis. Great denial of the ball there by Naj White. Textbook interior defense by White. She only stands at 5'6" from Hartford, Connecticut. Making her presence felt in the paint for Courtney Burns. Awoka layup, no, but a foul on Bravo. So Enruku Awoka will head to the foul line to shoot a pair here. Our first free throws of the game for both teams. Awoka, a freshman, averaging 34.5 minutes per game in Queens' first two games of the year. First of two, splash. Awoka has played 69 minutes through the first two games. That ranks number second on the team, right behind Letitia Willis at 72 minutes. 2 for 2 in that trip to the line for Awoka. Didn't draw any iron on that trip to the line. 5-4, Klein, she's open on the right wing. Her three, too strong. Abrams clears for Queens and pushes into the front court. The Knights trailing 5-4. Awoka foul line. Trying to work on Bravo. Hands it off to Willis. Now Willis. Abrams, she'll let it fly from way downtown. Too strong. Offensive rebound. Davis gets it inside to Henriques. Henriques on the low block. Has it stripped by White, out of bounds. Last touch by Naj White. 14 on the shot clock. It'll remain with the Knights under the basket, out of bounds play. As we'll get our first substitutions into this one. For Queens, it will be Jordis Taught at Lassie checking in for Queens. Queens, it looks like they only have 6 players suited up tonight. So Stevenson off the rebound and the push, throws that into the corner. Naj White was on the baseline. So that will be a turnover by the Eagles. 5-4 here with the clock stopped at 6:40. The Eagles last season, 21-10 overall, 14-4 in conference. They were voted as to finish second in the CACC preseason poll. Davis, drive, pull up. Bravo off the rebound, and now Stevenson brings it into the front court on the right side. Gets it inside to Pagan, back to Stevenson, kicks it out White, 3-ball in the corner. Stevenson fighting for the offensive rebound, and it is Henriques clearing for Queens. Taught at Lassie into the front court. Now Davis gets to her right hand, gets inside, layup, missed it, but a foul. Brianna Davis heading to the foul line to shoot 2 here with her team trailing by 1. We'll get our first substitution into the game now for the Eagles. It's Lysandra Turner subbing out D.D. Stevenson. Turner came off the bench on Sunday against Assumption as the first of 2 up and through by Davis. Turner played 17 minutes versus Assumption, 2 for 5 from the floor, 5 points. Also contributed 5 rebounds as Davis rattles home the second of 2. And Queens takes their first lead of the game at 6-5 with a little under 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Turner, long 2. Not able to get it to fall. Taught at Lassie off the rebound. The kick. Davis takes it inside, back out. Taught at Lassie, an open 3. Rims in and out. Turner fighting for the rebound with Owaka. And we got a jump ball, possession, Queens. So they'll take it under the basket. Letitia Willis back in. Gianna Henriques checks out. Abrams will inbound it under the basket on the left side of the baseline. Gets it into Davis. Davis inside to Awoka. Pass intercepted by Bravo. Now ahead to White. White stumbles and falls. No foul called. White fighting for the ball, and now we get a whistle on the Knights with 5:28 remaining in the first. White draws the foul. It goes on the floor, so it'll be an under the basket and a bounce play here for the Eagles. Turner to trigger. Gets it into Klein. Klein fakes the 3, drives, kicks it out. White, long 2, barely grazes the rim. Turner off the rebound, but she was stepping on the baseline, so a turnover there from the Eagles. Nearly at the midway point here in the first quarter. And it's 6-5 Queens. Both of these teams winless coming into this game in this young 2023-2024 regular season. Abrams, push shot, she got it. 8-5 lead now for the Knights. So both of these teams, again, going to remain winless after this one. And one will be in the wing column. Pagan inside, got the offensive rebound. Now Turner in the corner, resets to Klein up top, fakes the 3. Now White on the left wing, takes it inside. Pass inside to Pagan, she misses the layup, rebounded by Davis. Quick outlet to Taught at Lassie. She slows it down, no numbers for the Knights. Swings it, open shooter, it's Davis, and she is way strong on the 3. Turner off the board. 4:25 remaining in the first. It is White on the right wing. Pass inside to Pagan. One more to Turner. Bravo on the cut. Bravo the score. Timeout, Queens College. Knights 8, Eagles 7. Just getting underway here at the Drubner Center. 4:16 remaining in the first. Coming out of the Queens timeout, 4:16 remaining in the first. It's an 8-7 lead for the Knights. On the floor for the Eagles. Same five of Klein, Turner, Bravo, White, and Pagan. Taught at Lassie, Henriques, Willis, Abrams, and Davis. That's the five on the floor coming out of the timeout. Some substitutions in here for the Eagles. D.D. Stevenson checks back in, and Saul Akaupte into the game for the first time for Courtney Burns, wearing number 13 in white. Kauupte had a productive performance on Monday, 16 minutes, 7 points, 2 for 5 from the floor. As here is Willis at the foul line extended, tries to go back door, pass intercepted by Klein. Great anticipation there by number 24. Turner, drive, kick. Stevenson in the right corner. One more, Klein off the drive. Cross court to Turner. She'll corner left side, back to Klein. She'll line it up on the left wing. She got a three. Maya Klein from downtown. And that gives the Eagles a 2-point lead. Taught at Lassie into the front court. We get a foul away from the ball. It'll go against Kauupte. Foul goes on the floor as Enriku Awoka checks back in. Abrams will grab a seat. Queens is in the bonus for the remainder of this first quarter, so it'll be Letitia Willis shooting 2 at the charity stripe. First of 2 up and 2 strong. Willis rattles home the second of 2. 10-9 lead. Turner swings it. Klein just hit one. Takes it inside. Back out Stevenson. Inside to Pagan. One more. Oh, that's a nice pass. Kauupte finishes the reverse. Beautiful setup there by Pagan. And a 12-9 lead for your Eagles here. 3:05 remaining in the opening quarter. It goes to Davis here on the left wing. Met by Klein. Takes it inside. Back out Willis. Letitia Willis swings it. Taught at Lassie. Didn't want the three. Takes it inside. Back out Davis. She's open in the right corner, and she splashes home a three. They called a long 2. So 12-11 lead here for the Eagles. Pagan cross court. Klein. She has already hit a 3. This time she is back iron as Davis clears for Queens. Taught at Lassie, crossover right to left. Now Davis here on the left wing. Davis met by Klein, step back, long 2. Turner off the board, nice box out. Turner into the front court. Stevenson on the left wing, she'll pull it back for 3. D.D. Stevenson knocks it down from the outside. She played 35 minutes on Sunday, 3 for 13 from the floor. She had 7 points, 1 for 6 from downtown on Sunday. So off of that struggle on Sunday, it's good to see her hit that one to put the Eagles up by 4. 8 on the shot clock. Davis, right corner, pass inside. Awoka off the glass. Kauupte fighting for the rebound. And we get some substitutions in here for the Eagles. White and Bravo back in, and we see for the first time the leader in three-pointers last season for the Eagles, Tishane Simmons, number 15 in white. So it's Eagles 15, Knights 11 with 1:36 remaining in the opening quarter. Abrams checks back in, Davis checks out. Under the basket, out of bounds play here for the Knights. Taught at Lassie, triggers into Henriques, gets it back, and she gets fouled on her way to the 10. We got a shove in the back there. So Queens in the bonus. It will be Taught at Lassie shooting at the line. Stevenson to check back in for Turner. Taught at Lassie. Back iron on the first of two. Empty trip in that trip for Taught at Lassie. Remains at a 4-point advantage for your Eagles. Simmons on the left wing. Post-entry feed for Bravo. Her pass deflected and stolen. It's Taught at Lassie ahead of the field. Nice strip there by White. And Bravo tracks it down. Kaupte in some trouble. Kaupte gets it back. Bravo pushes into the front court. White, lines it up off right. And that will go out of play. Last touch by the Eagles. 1:04 remaining in the opening quarter. It'll be the Knights ball. Trailing by 4. Brianna Davis and Jalea Abrams leading the way with 4 points each. As here's Awoka off glass. Nice touch. She gets a deuce. Give her 4 points now as Stevenson on her way to the basket almost turns it over. Simmons, left wing, swings it. 40 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. There's a 20-second difference. Shot clock, game clock. Simmons in the right corner. Bounce pass. Kaupte, mid-range on the right side. You bet. Salah Kaupte. Nice looking stroke. And the Eagles back up by 4. Shot clock turned off. The Knights can take the final shot of the quarter if they wish. Willis on the left wing, hounded by White. Great defense there by Naj White. Abrams along two. It's long. Awoka, offensive rebound, missed the layup, gets her own miss, and turns it over. Stevenson off the steal. 3-2, Stevenson to beat the buzzer. Too strong. And that takes us to the end of the first quarter. The Eagles with a 4-point lead heading into quarter number 2. D.D. Stevenson leading the way with 6 points. You are watching NCAA Division II Women's Basketball here on the CACC Network. Second quarter play coming up next. First quarter play in the books as we welcome you back here to the Drubner Center on the beautiful campus here at Post University in Waterbury, Connecticut. Griffin Cass with you on hand here on the CACC Network. It's an Eagles 4-point advantage coming into the second quarter. They lead 17-13. D.D. Stevenson leading the way with 6 points. She is 2 for 3 from downtown. And for Queens, they have 4 players with 4 points. That's Davis, Awoka, and Abrams. On the court for the Eagles to begin the second quarter, it is White, Stevenson, Simmons, Bravo, and Kaupte. Bravo, short corner, gets it to White, gets it back. Her J, you bet. Trinity Bravo, splash. It's a long 2, and the Eagles strike first here in the second quarter. Stevenson almost gets the steal on the floor for Queens. To begin the second quarter, it's Abrams, Taught at Lassie, Awoka, Willis, and Henriques. Taught at Lassie in the left corner, takes it baseline and turns it over into the hands of Bravo. Bravo crosses the timeline, has it poked by Taught at Lassie. She brings it back into the front court. Post entry feed for Awoka, gets inside, layup no, but a foul. Awoka back to the line to shoot a pair. Awoka 2 for 2 from the line here in this one. As Pagan checks back in, Bravo checks out. Also Taught at Lassie checks out for Queens. So starting 5 on the floor here for the Knights. Back end of 2, or excuse me, this is the first of 2. That one's too strong. Awoka 4 points, 2 for 3 from the line, make her 3 for 4 as she connects on the back end of 2 to go 1 for 2 in that trip to the line. 5-point lead, Eagles lead 19-14. Stevenson at the top of the key, bounces it. White takes it to the hole. Her layup, no, but a foul. Nice take there by Naj White. Put her head down, made her mind up, and took it to the rack with authority. She'll head to the line here to shoot a pair for Courtney Burns. White, 9 minutes, 2 points. First trip to the line, knocks down her first free throw of the evening. White connects on both free throws, and that's a good sign considering that she went 1 for 5 from the line on Sunday. Knocks down her first 2 free throws of the evening. 21-14 lead for the Eagles. Abrams pass deflected by Stevenson. As it goes out of play, it'll be a side out on the right sideline in the front court for Queens. So Awoka to trigger. Tries to get it into Davis. It was intercepted by Simmons, but she was stepping on the sideline. So it'll remain with the Knights here with 8:47 remaining in the first half. Awoka to trigger. Gets it into Abrams. Stevenson on Abrams. Abrams puts it on the deck, picks up her dribble at the top of the key. Now goes over to Davis. Davis on the perimeter. Back to Abrams. 8 on the shot clock. Abrams drive, kick. Davis right at White. She set her feet and drew the charge. Naj White. Defense into offense for the Eagles. Naj White earns. Stevenson, Kaupte, Simmons, White, and Pagan. That's a 5 on the floor for your Eagles. Stevenson off the drive, got the step. The shot is good from the mid-range. D.D. Stevenson getting to her spot, elevating and sticking the J. Give her 8 points. 9-point lead for the Eagles as that is hit out of play by White. And this is just an awesome response from Sunday, getting blown out by 21 points, coming out here in the first half, crafting a 9-point lead. And this is what you like to see if you are Courtney Burns. They went against a really tough opponent on Sunday. That was Assumption. I mean, they just had some ballers on that team as Davis gets inside, can't finish. Pagan the rebound, and Simmons the push into the front court. She has a shooter to left. She takes it herself and has it blocked by Henriques. 7:45 remaining in the first half. 23-14 lead for the Eagles. Abrams stops on the left wings, finds Letitia Willis in the left corner. Nice defense there from White, and they get her for the foul. That's White's second personal foul. And she'll check out here, and we will see Amaya Santiago for the first time. The former Canisius Golden Griffin checks in for the first time here with 7:38 remaining in the first half. Awoka to trigger on the side out. Hits it in to Willis. Gets it back. Abrams. Chest pass. Willis, head up. Davis inside Henriques. Mid-post, left side, wants to work on Pagan. Baby hook, right hand, got it off glass. Smooth. Henriques dump it down to Urschel. Go to work inside. Here's Simmons, long range three. Kaupte off the offensive board. And they get Kaupte for a traveling violation with 7:05 remaining in the second quarter. 23-16 lead for the Eagles. Abrams calls out a play, runs the point here for the Knights. Awoka now top of the key. And we get a whistle. They get Kaupte for the whistle on the floor. With 6:53 remaining in the first half. Klein back in, subs out Simmons. Taught at Lassie back in for Queens. Subs out Willis. Awoka will inbound here on the left sideline in the front court. Off the side out. Gets it in. Taught at Lassie, front court left. Chest pass. Davis, left corner. Didn't want the three. Klein backed off of her. Now it's Abrams, three-pointer, left corner. And she has not been able to find her stroke here thus far in the first half. Awoka gets inside, draws the contact, yes, and a foul. And Ruku Awoka, the 6-foot freshman from Hyde Park, New York, starting to get it going here for the Knights as Jaden Burns, we see her for the first time here in this one. She'll sub out Kaupte. Jaden Burns, number 2 in white. Awoka will shoot 2 at the line here. Excuse me, she will shoot 1. Looking to complete the three-point play. It is up, it rims out. Rebounded by Pagan. And now the Eagles will set up the offense, leading by 5. 6:25 remaining in the first half. Stevenson takes it to the right wing. Santiago. Burns. Now Klein gets to her left. Back to Stevenson. Stevenson bounce pass. 7 on the shot clock. Cross court. Burns. She'll line it up from downtown. And it's Awoka going up high for the rebound. 6 minutes to play here in the first half. A 5-point lead for your Eagles. Awoka puts it on the deck, takes it to the basket, rejected by Pagan. Backdoor is Abrams, it goes off of the foot of Klein out of bounds. Queens just really struggling to put the ball in the hole. 6 for 20 from the floor. Eagles 9 for 23. Taught at Lassie, kicks it, and we get a travel. So Stevenson to run the show here for the Eagles. On the floor for the Eagles, Santiago, Stevenson, Burns, Klein, and Pagan. Stevenson, right wing. Pulls it back, 3. Too strong. Santiago, offensive rebound, back up, couldn't finish the lay. Rebounded by Davis as she comes out of the pack. The trailer is Abrams. She takes it to the hole. Reverse layup, missed it. Awoka right there and drew the foul on Pagan. With 5:21 remaining in the second quarter. Awoka to shoot 2 at the line. Simmons checks back in. Burns checks out. Awoka leading the team in scoring. 7 points, 14 minutes, 2 for 5 from the floor. As Awoka was tucking in her jersey, wasn't ready to receive the ball. Now she is. And she'll shoot 2 here at the line. Can't connect on the first of 2. Awoka now 3 for 6 from the line. Can she go 4 for 7? Yes, she can. 1 for 2 in that trip to the line as she gets the back end of 2. Back to where we started, opening up the second quarter. Klein, 3-ball, book it. Maya Klein puts it up and through from downtown. Her second made three-pointer of the game. Give Klein 6 points. She's 2 for 5 from downtown. Abrams off the drive and the rejection by Santiago, and she keeps it in play. She feeds it. Klein, one more into the corner. Simmons, drive, pass inside to Pagan. Had it taken away by Willis. Now taught at Lassie off the push. The trailer is Abrams. She sets, fires. Too strong on the triple. Simmons tracks down the weak side rebound and pushes into the front court. She is Klein. Klein, 2 for 5 from downtown. She's feeling it, misses that one. Stevenson off the rebound, whips it over to Santiago. Open in the left corner. She's got a three. Nice feed there from Stevenson. And the Eagles lead up to its largest of the first half. It's at 10. 21-19 post. Abrams trying to find her shot, and she continues to misfire. Davis on the drive, pass inside. Awoka had fantastic positioning, and that's a nice setup there by Davis. Klein's open. Klein thought better of it and throws it to Stevenson, but Stevenson only on 5'2", not able to get up there to get the pass. 3:49 remaining here in the first half. 29-21 lead for the Eagles. Looking to get in the win column here in this very young 23-24 regular season. They are 0-1. Davis off the drive. Davis the lay. Davis the score plus a foul. Simmons tries to set the charge. They get the blocking foul on Simmons, and it's an and one opportunity here for Brianna Davis. So back-to-back layups after the 10-point deficit brings Queens back within. Oh, so they call the foul before the shot, so no and one right there. Yes, so they had that right. It should have just been one shot as it was an and one. So there was the free throw at the and one. Davis can't connect, so it remains at a 6-point game. But nonetheless, back-to-back layups brings Queens within 6, and it's Klein on the right wing. Now Simmons, left wing, takes it inside, bounce pass, Pagan smokes the lay, Henriques the board, and Taught at Lassie will run the show for Queens. 3:15 remaining in the first half. Henriques, foul line, pass inside. Willis has good positioning, and she has a layup. Letitia Willis brings the Knights back within 4, where they started the second quarter. It was 17-13 coming into the second quarter. Eagles led. Now it's Pagan, pass inside. Santiago banks it in off the right side of the window. The Eagles have not trailed in this one thus far. They lead 31-25 now with 2:40 remaining in the first half. Taught at Lassie, feeds it. Henriques, foul line extended. Goes over to Abrams on the right wing. She puts it on the deck. She kicks it. Taught at Lassie. Drives. Got Santiago up in the air and threw it right into the hands of Simmons. Simmons off the steal. Simmons slows it down. No numbers for the Eagles. Santiago, she'll line it up from 3. Pinball's out. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 31-25 lead for the Eagles. Letitia Willis at the left nail. Swings it. 10 on the shot clock. It is Davis. Abrams. Extra feed. Willis puts it up. Miss it. Pagan off the rebound. And the outlet for Stevenson. 100 ticks remain here in the first half. Stevenson. Quick head of steam to the basket. A little too strong on the layup, but that's a nice take there. 2-on-1 here for Queens. Abrams kicks it. Taught at Lassie wide open, but she traveled. Awoka back in, the leading scorer here for Queens, the only player in double figures. She's the only player in double figures for the game as well, not just her team. Dee Stevenson, the next player leading in scoring at 8 points. So Stevenson, Santiago, Klein, Pagan, and Simmons. That's the 5 for the Eagles. Klein sets up in the left corner. Now Pagan, cross court. Simmons, she'll fire, and she's strong. As that one goes out of play. Knights ball with 1:15 remaining here in the second quarter. And just a reminder, the men's team coming up next. They'll play AIC starting at 7 p.m. That will be the second half of our doubleheader as Davis stepped out of play. That will be a turnover on Queens with 1:03 remaining in the first half. So Stevenson will bring it into the front court. Pagan, short corner, left side, cross court, off the zone. Stevenson lines it up. That one didn't have enough arc, and it is rebounded by Awoka. Eagles have taken 17 threes in this first half as Awoka gets inside and finishes the deuce. Back to a 4-point game. Klein sets it up. Klein, and that is the 18th three that the Eagles have taken this half. They like to let it fly, don't they? 5 for 18 from downtown, 25 for 19 from downtown. Excuse me, that was a 19 three. Taught out Lassie off the drive inside. Awoka missed the lane. It wouldn't have counted anyway. She traveled. So the clock stopped at 6.8. Eagles can get off one final shot to end this half. Santiago rolls it out to Stevenson. She picks it up within half court. 5, 4, Klein lets it go. And it's short, and that takes us to halftime. The Eagles 31, the Knights 27. And Ruku Awoka, 12 first half points for Queens. Dee Stevenson, 8 first half points for the Eagles. We'll head into halftime with the Eagles leading by 4 here on the CACC Network.
champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses,
all right, come on back inside here to the Drumner Center on the campus here at Post University in Waterbury, Connecticut. Halftime is nearing its conclusion, and we are getting ready for the second half between the Eagles and the Knights. Eagles lead at 31-27 after the first half. Looking at the leading scorers for both teams, it's D.D. Stevenson for the Eagles, leading the way with 8 points. Last time out in the season opener, she had 7 points. And for Queens, it is the freshman Nkuru Owoka leading the way with 12 points. The Knights start with it to begin this second half. On their floor is their starting five of Willis, Owoka, Henriques, Abrams, and Davis for the Eagles. It's their starting five of Stevenson, White, Bravo, Pagan, and Klein. And Henriques, backdoor. The short corner J is too strong by Abrams, and she just has not been able to find her stroke all evening long. White, the drive and the kick to Stevenson. Stevenson base ball past the Klein. She had two of those in the first half. Can't connect right there. Bravo off the offensive rebound. Has it taken away by Davis. And now here comes the Knights on the move. Davis in the corner. Gets fouled by White on the perimeter. Foul goes on the floor. With 9:12 on the game clock, the shot clock resets to 20. And Lysandra Turner checks in for the first time here in the second half as Naj White just picked up her third personal foul. So she will head to the bench. Turner in her spot. Davis on the drive. Davis the layup, missed it. And it is Davis and Klein fighting for the rebound possession as we get a jump ball. Possession goes to the Eagles. So it'll be their ball with 9:05 remaining in the third. Again, coming up next, if you're just tuning in here on the CACC network, it is the men's team and their home opener as Bravo on the drive, missed it. They will face off the men's against AIC. That will start right after this one at 7 o'clock. Davis, stutter step and drive, kick out to Abrams. Abrams on the left wing, shovels it. Now mid-post left side, Owoka back out to Willis. Guarded by Klein, Willis off the drive, shovels it, pass, taken away and stolen by Stevenson. Stevenson, stop, pop, midi, short. Tried to get her own miss, but Davis boxed her out. No teams have scored yet in the second half as we get Davis for a travel right there with 8:19 to play here in the third. So side out for the Eagles on the right sideline in the backcourt. Bravo gets it into Stevenson. Stevenson on the right wing. The zone defense from Queens. Stevenson in the lane. Back out Klein. Rebounded by Owoka. And now Abrams will bring it into the front court, met by Stevenson. Willis in the corner. Takes it baseline. Pass, bounce pass to Davis, puts it up and through, yes, and the foul. So it'll be Brianna Davis heading to the foul line for a three-point play opportunity with 7:54 remaining in the third. Stevenson will go meet with Courtney Burns in the backcourt, and it'll be Davis here at the line. Davis with 8 points now, she's 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Number 0 puts it up and can't connect. Off the offensive rebound, it's Owoka putting it back up and in to tie up the game at 31. And it is thrown out of play by Stevenson, intended for Klein. Courtney Burns wants a timeout with 7:54 remaining in the third. All tied up at 31 here on the CACC network. Coming out of the Courtney Burns timeout, Queens has evened up the score at 31 apiece. They are outscoring the Eagles 4-0 here in the second half. And Ruku Owoka with 14 points leading the way for the Knights. They can take the lead here on this possession. They have not led at all here in this game. Abrams in the left corner, met by Stevenson. Steps back, the three, and she has not been able to get that 3-ball falling all evening. She's now 0 for 4. Pagan running the 4, and Bravo fed her. Beautiful dime by Trinity Bravo, and the Eagles regain the lead. 33-31 posts with 7:05 remaining in the third. It's Willis, comes to get it on the wing. Guarded by Lysandra Turner. Wants to go back door, picks up her dribble. Awoka, she's been the offense here with 14 points. Goes right at Bravo and finishes off the window. And she's a little shaken up getting back. A 5-on-4 for the Eagles, and it's Pagan with back-to-back layup for your Eagles. Regains that 2-point lead. 6.5 remaining here in the third. Davis. Dangerous pass, and it finds Willis all alone under the basket for the deuce. Back to a tie game. 35 all. Klein, bounce pass. Pagan kicks it. Turner one more to Stevenson. Now it's Pagan in the short corner here on the left side. Stevenson, she'll launch the 3. And it's Abrams with the rebound. Now Abrams turns the corner on the right side, feeds Henriques. Now inside, Awoka, give her 18 points. And the Eagles are going to need to figure out that matchup. The Knights have taken their first lead of the game, 37-35. Bravo, short corner, left side, cross court to Klein. Thought about the 3. Now her pass deflected by Willis, stolen by Willis. 2-on-2. Davis under the basket, reverse, got it. 39-35, Queens. Coming up on the midway point here in the third. Klein on the left wing, bounces it. Bravo now. Stevenson comes to get it. She'll go cross court to Turner. Oh, nice bounce pass into Bravo. She couldn't bank it in, but she drew the whistle. It is Davis picking up the personal foul. And it will be Bravo heading to the foul line to shoot 2. Taut at Lassie checks back in for Willis. Kaupte at the line getting ready to check back in, or Kaupte at the scores table getting ready to check back in for the Eagles. And it will be Bravo here at the line to shoot 2. Trinity Bravo with 4 points here in this one, as she can't connect on the first of 2. She's 2 for 4 from the floor, 13 minutes. She also has 3 rebounds and an assist. The back end of 2, pure. Kaupte checks in for Bravo. Simmons checks in for Klein. 39-36 lead for Queens. 2 players into double figures now for Queens. It's Awoka leading the game with 18 points and Davis with 10 points. Abrams on the left wing, feeds it for Willis in the left corner. And she swings it out of bounds. Intended for Taut at Lassie. Eagles ball with 4:53 to play here in the third. We got a nice, tightly contested battle here in Waterbury, Connecticut at the Drumner Center. Glad you could tune in here on the CACC Network. Hope you're having a beautiful Wednesday night. Stevenson back out. Turner, bounce pass. Pagan kicks it. Simmons the drive and the kick right into Abrams. Ahead of the field. Her layup had it rejected by either Simmons or Turner. And Pagan not fouled. That was a jump ball. Possession Queens. So it will remain with the Knights. It'll be an under the basket out of bounds play here on the left side of the baseline with 4:27 remaining in the third. Taut at Lassie triggers it into Awoka. Her bounce pass into the hands of Simmons. Eagles off the 4th turnover. Simmons on the drive. Simmons gets fouled on the take. Clock stopped at 4:20 here in the third. It'll be an under the basket, out of bounds play here for the Eagles. Turner to trigger. Stevenson gets it in the corner, swings it to Simmons. Coughed it up, but regains it. Turner comes to get it. Kaupte, drive and scoop. Too strong. Stevenson, the 5'2" point guard, tracks down the rebound. Stop and pop. Midi, too strong. Abrams the board. Under 4 minutes to play here in the third. 39-36 lead for the Knights. Pass almost deflected and stolen by Lysandra Turner. Nice hustle there from Turner. It will remain with the Knights. It'll be a side out on the left sideline in the front court. 18 points for Awoka, 7 for 10 from the floor. She will inbound here for Queens. As we get a foul on Stevenson on the floor. 21 on the shot clock. We'll redo the inbounds play. Awoka gets it into Taut at Lassie. Met by Stevenson. Now Willis. Trying to angle to the top of the key. Abrams, who has not found her three ball yet today. Taut at Lassie off the drive. Nice pick and roll there. And it is an offensive foul. Henriques got the bucket to go, but Turner set her feet and drew the charge for the Eagles. So it's going the other way with 3:34 remaining in the third. On the floor for your Eagles, it is Simmons, Pagan, Kaupte, Turner, and Stevenson. Simmons on the right wing. Kaupte, cross court to Turner in the right corner. 10 on the shot clock. Pagan inside, Pagan reverse, missed it. And it is Henriques hauling in the rebound. We got a foul on the floor. It will go against Pagan. Davis checks back in. Taut at Lassie checks out. Side out for Queens on the left sideline in the front court. Awoka to trigger. Kaupte guarding the inbounds. Gets it into Henriques. Henriques back to Abrams at the front court left. 2:50 remaining in the third. 12 on the shot clock with Davis on the left wing. Awoka with 5 kicks it out to Abrams, and her shooting struggles continue. Stevenson inside to Kaupte, who banks it in off the left side of the window. Amazing job threading the needle there by Stevenson. 2:20 remaining in the third, a 39-38 lead for Queens. Davis gets fouled on the perimeter. That will go on the floor. Simmons picks up the personal. And Queens in the bonus. So it will be free throws here for Davis. 2 free throws. With her team leading by 1, 2:15 remaining in the third. Davis cans the first of 2 from the charity stripe. Queen shooting abysmal as Davis knocks down both free throws. Taut at Lassie checks back in for Awoka. Queens struggling mightily from the free throw line here tonight, only shooting 52.9%. They are 9 for 17. Eagles 3 for 4. They just haven't been there that often. Kaupte in the mid-range. Kicks it. Turner off the drive. The runner got it. Lysandra Turner takes out her do-it-yourself kit on that one and gets the deuce for Courtney Burns. Eagles back within 1. 41-40, 1:50 remaining in the third. It's Davis on the left wing, picking up her dribble, backdoor, dangerous pass, it gets there. And Abrams is fouled on the floor by either Turner or Stevenson. It looks like they get Turner for the foul. Abrams to the line to shoot 2 here with the Knights in the bonus. Abrams' first trip to the line tonight. Cans the first of 2. Abrams has struggled with her shot tonight. 2 for 13 from the floor, 0 for 4 from downtown. As she misses the second of 2 from at the line. Turner into the front court now. Swings it. Stevenson, post-entry feed for Kaupte in the mid-post. Her pass deflected and stolen by Taut Lassie. She moves it into the front court. No numbers for Queens, so she slows it down. Willis, dribble handoff. Abrams on the drive, stops, kicks it. Willis, mid-post, right side, baby hook, left hand, got it. Not a lot of resistance there from Kaupte. Simmons, she's left open. She fires, pinballs out. Rebounded by Abrams. Under a minute to play here in the third. A 44-40 lead for Queens. Willis at the foul line extended. Guarded by Kaupte. Hands it off to Abrams. She gets inside. Her J from the foul line is off. Turner off the rebound. Turner off the push. No numbers for the Eagles. Cross court. Open is Kaupte for 3. Henriques clears for the Knights. And that goes out of bounds. The official might have gotten that call wrong. I have an excellent vantage point to that. It clearly hit off of Taut Lassie. The officials missed that one. 31.3 seconds remaining. And I feel like that play right there didn't get enough of the attention from the Eagles coaching staff. I mean, that was clearly off of Taut Lassie. Henriques inside. Too strong on the wild shot. Stevenson off the board and the push. Stevenson inside, drew the foul in the NBA or WNBA. That would have been continuation. But she does not get the continuation here in NCAA Division II women's basketball. So the foul goes on the floor. It'll be Stevenson triggering under the basket with 11.1 remaining in the third. Simmons, 6-5. Simmons almost loses the handle. Bounce pass to Stevenson, 2-1, and the Eagles don't get off a shot to end the third. So we head to the fourth and final quarter. It's a 4-point game, 44-40. All right, coming out of the third quarter intermission, it's a 44-40 lead for Queens as we are getting ready for the final 10 minutes of play between the Eagles and the Knights. Leading the way for the Knights in scoring, it is the freshman Kuru Awoka with 18 points here, 7 for 10 from the floor. And for the Eagles, it is D.D. Stevenson leading the way with 8 points. No Eagle in double figures. It's been a balanced attack. Kaupte with 6 points. Klein with 6 points. So the Knights will start with it to begin this fourth and final quarter. Leading by 4, they get Pagan for the foul. And Naj White will check back in with 3 personal fouls. As Stevenson checks out. Nine seconds gone here in the fourth. Starting 5 on the floor for Queens. Taught at Lassie on the bench. As Henriques throws that out of play. She was looking for Willis. Eagles will get their first possession in the fourth right here. White breaks into the front court. She calls out a play. A zone defense here from Queens. It looks like they're in a 3-2. White, bounce pass. Kaupte back out to White. Fakes the 3. Now drives, draws 3. Needs to kick it out. She puts it up. Finagles her way for 2. Yes, and a foul. Naj White pulls out the Houdini. How did she get that one off? What a circus shot there by White. And she is at the free throw line looking for 1. The free throw is up, and it is good. 3-point play completed there from White. That's how you want to start off your first offensive possession of the fourth quarter right there. Eagles within 1, 44-43. Abrams off the drive, and she throws it right to Davis, who comes to get it in the left corner. Guarded by Simmons. Pass inside. Willis. Pass deflected by Klein. Klein now ahead of the field. One person to beat. It's Davis. Klein inside. Klein needs to get it back out. She does. White bobbles it. Regathers. Foot on the line. That's a long 2. It's up and through for Naj White. So Naj White 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And that gives the Eagles the lead. Naj White, a nice little spark plug here in the fourth. Davis, drive, pull up. Rims out. It goes ahead. White, left wing, drives it. It's been the Naj White show here in the fourth. She gets on the floor. Simmons fighting for it with Abrams. We get a jump ball. Possession Eagles. Clock stopped at 8:17 here in regulation. And we'll get a timeout here from the Knights. We'll step aside here on the CACC network. Coming out of the Knights timeout with 8:17 remaining in the fourth quarter. It'll be an under the basket, out of bounds play here for the Eagles coming out of the timeout. Onto the floor for the Eagles, it is Simmons, Kaupte, Klein, White, and Pagan. For Queens, it's their starting 5. Klein open for 3, left wing, back iron. Would have been a big hit for the Eagles. They don't get it. And now it's Abrams on the other end. Davis swings it. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Abrams has not had her shot. She gets it to Henriques off the roll. Kicks it out. Willis. 8 on the shot clock. Henriques mid-post left side. Wants to go to work. Baby hook. Right hand rejected by Pagan. And now the outlet for White. White into the lane. Swings it. Simmons, she's open. She lines it up in the left corner. White gets it back. Inside for Kaupte. One more for Simmons. Two for $1. Boom! And the Eagles have the lead they came into this half with. It was 31-27 coming into the third. And now it's 48-44. Pagan off the rebound. Simmons. Klein. Back to Simmons. Open left corner. Three ball. Too strong. It's tracked down by White. She'll try it. Abrams clears for Queens. 6:45 remaining in regulation. Abrams gets it back. Didn't want the three. The confidence is not there, you can see from Abrams. She has struggled from downtown here tonight. 0 for 4 from 3. It is Davis getting inside and scooping it in with the right hand. A much-needed bucket there from Queens. 48-46. And now the swing. Kaupte, short corner right side. Pass inside to Pagan. Simmons didn't want the three. Takes a step inside, and that one rims out. Owoka off the rebound. And the Knights can tie or take the lead here in this possession. 6:05 remaining in the fourth. Queens shooting 38% from the floor. The Eagles 32%. Abrams inside. Foul line J. Hit out of play by Owoka. And Abrams' shooting struggles have really held this Queens team down as White and Simmons check out. Stevenson and Bravo check in on the Eagles side. 5:45 remaining in regulation. Eagles clinging on to a 2-point lead. Looking for their first win of the 23-24 regular season. Pass, errant pass. It is Owoka ahead of the field. Tie game. Give Owoka 20 points here in this one. And we are knotted up at 48. 5:25 remaining in the fourth. Klein swings it. Bravo inside. Kaupte left-handed layup. Missed it. Owoka off the rebound. Coming up on the midway point here in the fourth. 48-48. Pass deflected into the backcourt. And they get the foul on Bravo. It goes on the floor. And the shot clock will reset to 20 with the game clock at 4:59. And it will be a side out for Queens. Owoka to trigger. Kaupte guards the inbounder. It is into Henriques. Davis in the corner. Willis on the drive, the kick. Abrams 0 for 4 from downtown, make it 0 for 5, and she can really not hit anything. Bravo in the front court. Bravo on the drive. Bravo draws the foul. With 4:37 remaining in the fourth, Trinity Bravo, strong take. And she's going to the line to go earn the 2 free throws. 2 big free throws here for Bravo. Bravo is 1 for 2 from the line here tonight. 5 points, 14 minutes, 2 for 4 from the floor. The first of 2. Doesn't get the soft roll. One more coming up here for number 23. Trinity Bravo from Bridgeport, Connecticut. A graduate student, stands at 5'9". Gets the back end of 2 to give the Eagles a 1-point lead. This one coming down to the wire. Glad you could tune in here on the CACC Network. We have a exciting finish coming up for you next here on the CACC Network. Abrams goes back door, and that could get her hot as she's 0 for 5 from downtown. She gets the lay, and that's what a shooter might just need to see. The ball go through the nets. Kaupte up top. Klein swings it. Stevenson lines it up from 3. It's short. Bravo saves it into Davis, who falls down hard on the court with 4:03 remaining in the fourth. So the foul will go against Stevenson. Naj White will check back in. She went on a 5-0 run to start the fourth quarter by herself. And let's see if she could be a spark plug here for Courtney Burns off of the bench. Under 4 minutes to play in regulation, a 1-point lead for the visiting team. Willis, right wing, gets to her left hand, kicks it. Abrams now inside. Awoka almost had it deflected by Bravo. Now it's inside to Henriques. 10 on the shot clock. Henriques out. Willis a three. She banks it in. They say it was a long two. I didn't hear Willis call it from over here. One possession game. Bravo on the drive. Bravo the Euro set. Bravo the scoop. And Trinity Bravo, a spectacular move. Abrams, she carried. And now the Eagles will have it, trailing by one with 3:16 remaining in the fourth. Stevenson, Klein, White, Bravo, and Kaupte, the 5 on the floor for your Eagles. Stevenson, bounce pass. Bravo inside, Bravo! It's the Trinity Bravo show here in the fourth. Eagles regain the lead, and they force a turnover. Bravo and White run into each other. And they had a turnover right there. And Bravo and White cannot communicate right there. Pagan checks back in for Kaupte. 53-52 lead for the Eagles. On the floor for your Eagles, Pagan, Klein, Stevenson, Bravo, and White. 2:50 remaining in the fourth. Again, if you're just tuning in, the men's are coming up next. They will play AIC. Awoka, mid-post, right side. She's been the offense for Queens. Willis thought about the handoff. Willis finds Awoka, mid-post, left side, goes right at Bravo for the lay. Give Awoka 22. 1-point lead for the Knights. 2:15 remaining in the fourth. Eagles need a bucket. It's Pagan. Mid-post goes backdoor. Bravo, the finish! Back and forth we go. The lead changes here in the fourth. Timeout, Queens. Eagles 55. Knights 54. There's 1:57 remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll step aside here on the CACC network for a 60-second break. What a game it's been here at the Jubner Center here on this Wednesday evening in the middle of November. Eagles 55, Knights 54. Awoka with 22 points leading the way for Queens. Davis right behind her with 14. And for the Eagles, Trinity Bravo's come on as of late here in the fourth. She is the only Eagle in double figures. You give her 12 leading the way. Naj White right behind her with 9. Queens ball out of the timeout. Trailing by 1. Starting 5 on the floor. Davis goes right at Klein. Couldn't finish. And it is Henriques going over the back of Pagan. Eagles ball. 1:46 remaining in the fourth. Stevenson will run the show. 3-2 defense here for the Knights. Klein, top of the key. 90 seconds remaining in the fourth. White thought about it. Swings it. 10 on the shot clock. Bravo, mid-range, left side. The J is going to be short. And it is hauled in by Bravo. Shovels it. Pagan gets on the floor. Henrique save it in play. And Queens, as we get a whistle on the floor with 1:07 remaining in the fourth. So we'll have a side out here for Queens. On the left sideline in the backcourt, Davis to trigger. 1:07 remaining in the fourth. Davis gets it in. Dangerous pass to Abrams. At the foul line, it's Henriques. Willis, she'll try it. Off left on the three. Would have been a huge hit for Queens. 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Eagles work it around the perimeter. Stevenson the swing. Klein on the left wing. Passes to White. White, 7-6. Klein, a dagger three! Stevenson off the steal. And if the Eagles can hit their free throws, they are going to get their first victory of the season. Eagles not in the bonus just yet, so they will inbound it on the left sideline in the front court with 24.5 seconds remaining. And we will take a timeout on the floor. Maya Klein with a huge three-pointer as we will stay on the air here during the timeout. Klein, she's taken a lot of them here tonight. She's taken 10 of them and has made 3. Trinity Bravo, her point total has gone up to 15. As there's 24.5 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. A 58-54 lead for the Eagles. So Queens ball on the floor for the Eagles. It is Stevenson, White, Klein, Pagan, and Bravo for Queens. Awoka, Willis, Abrams, Henriques, and Davis. White to trigger. Gets it into Stevenson near the timeline. Stevenson is fouled. And the Eagles are now in the bonus, so it'll be D.D. Stevenson in her first trip of the evening. Stevenson with 8 points, 3 for 11 shooting from the floor, 2 for 7 from downtown. 6 rebounds and 6 assists to go along with it. The first of 2 is up and through. 21.9 seconds remaining in the fourth. Stevenson the second of 2. 2 clutch free throws there by D.D. Stevenson. Queens takes a timeout, and we'll take a timeout here at 21.9 remaining in the fourth. You are watching NCAA Division II women's basketball here on the CACC Network. Eagles 60, Knights 54. Coming out of the Queens timeout, it's 60-54 Eagles. And this has been the 8th all-time meeting between Post and Queens. Post is 5-2 all-time. The last matchup came nearly exactly 1 year ago on November 17th, 2022, where Post won 61-60. A nail-biter last year, and we have a nail-biter this year as Davis here at the foul line swings it. Abrams 0 for 5 from downtown, make it 0 for 6. Awoke off the rebound, back up and fouled by Bravo. So Woka here at the line to shoot a pair. The first of two is off the mark. 11.8 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Awoka, the back end of two, pure. 1 for 2 in that trip to the free throw line. Stevenson gets fouled in the backcourt with 10.3 on the game clock. So Stevenson back to the free throw line to shoot a pair. She just went 2 for 2 in her previous and lone trip here in this one. Stevenson 10 points, 3 for 11 from the floor. Off on the first of two. Stevenson gets the second. Queens out of timeout, so they need to push. And they don't. Lackadaisically brings it into the front court is Davis. Abrams not able to get off shot off. The Eagles are going to win it. Final score, Post 61, Queens 55, and the Eagles get in the win column here in the 2023-2024 season. They win it 61-55. Trinity Bravo leading the way with 12 points. Dee Dee Stevenson behind her with 11. And for Queens, it was Enruku Awoka with 23 points. The Eagles, they move to 1-1. Queens, they fall to 0-3. Next up for the Eagles, they will travel on the road for the first time this season, where they will play St. Anselm on Saturday, November 18th at 1 o'clock. And for Queens, they will host Bloomfield College in their home opener. Men's basketball coming up next. Eagles win this one 61-55.